That is the beauty of that first blood on the top side of the map. These grubs feel pretty comfortable. That's a great sidestep as Pace just flashes on top of Guma. Shouldn't have used the satchel, my friend, as he flashes and aims the Peacemaker. I think one grub did go over to Gen G, but that's all they're going to be able to get. As now Ruler fighting against Gumayusi. He's level 6, does have that bullet time, throws it down here, and Ruler looking a little worse for wear now.
Die. I mean, yeah, he walked out just enough. Now he's going to use his ult.
Yeah. Let's see whether Gumayusi can dodge any of these. Barrier is now... Oh! Pops in with the force shot!
Oh, you used from there.
Zoro does need to be really careful. He is super squishy on this Renato. As Solar Flare connects onto Chovy, he gets McHale's. As there's the center plate in. Deline found the angle, but that hostile takeover is unbelievable. And cannot... Actually, the Elder Dragon is going to take them down. What the heck was that?
And it just felt like Career just trying to get a quick back, but it ends up paying the price for it. Level 16 Doran now up against 2, maybe 3, as Career's making his way over. But that is Ambessa trying to dash his way out of the situation as the wall not great, and he taxis in and taxis out. See you later, says Doran.
Trying to regain space.
Yellow Hands dives in. Hextech Ultimatum is in the middle of Narnia, though. A Scout does make his way over. The wall is gorgeous. They're all in the petrifying gaze, though. A Sponge gets stunned up. The curtains from downtown. Namgun taken out first. It's a double for Scout. Gideon's so incredibly low, but Teddy is able to take down the Olaf. Sponge tries to be the hero, but he fails in the backline. And the Impale is onto 2. Diablo has to flash Teddy. He limps away from the fight, but he survives. Sponge comes back up. Gideon slams him into the wall, and it's a triple for the Fountain Laser. And Teddy even catches the bird in the air.
Dash forward. He became level 3. That's what he said. Smash is low and Smash is dead. What happened in bot? We don't know. But we got to hear what Showmaker said, as that is going to be a double kill here from Pace.
He can actually hug. No, he did not. I was saying maybe he can hug the wall.
Well, Gideon's still going to go in and then explodes. He's down to the GA, though, possibly. There's another chance. He still gets on top of Tayan. Can they get the kick? They got him. There it is. The triple kill for Roma. Clear going to die as well. And Bickla's dead. It's a pizza kill. And the Bros may have just stolen the game.
May have just so they can go for the end.
Thank you, Namgung. And he is in the wreckage, but the wreckage is labeled B&K Fear X. They're going to turn the lights off. As T1, they look to engage. There is the Tempered Fate. They try to lock them down. It's stolen by Pace. Somehow he pulls a Gumayusi. Oh, the hands. Gets the taunt on Doctor. Gets the cleanse out of Doctor. And there's the flash. Oh, the shockwave as well. The delivery system's so nice. But Closer, he yells into the air.
The turret's still alive.
Have been called as Lahens trying to get out, but will fail. Sponge now trying to turn it. The pulverize onto 4 from Peter is just gorgeous. Zap goes the Varus. He grabs a couple of kills as Kingen just trying to keep himself alive.
When I keep defending this tower, oh, they're looking for Taeyun.
All right, flash on him. They get the stun. Is the follow-up there this time? Not really, as down goes Andel, and kiting it out perfectly as Taeyun picks up the double kill.
And if Giant X do want to play around them, that's how you would set up doing that. Oscar winning down to about a 3rd HP, gets the bit of Contra Booster, Equalizer down, Oscar winning charges over the entirety of it, flash forward from Rooster! But he has to sacrifice the entirety of the wave to the bot lane tower and uses ultimate and uses flash, and Paduk's going to get jumped on with an infinite duress. Deadly Close doesn't land, Curtain Call comes across, Paduk speared back to barrier, not enough to save him. Oscar winning everywhere on this Warwick. Yeah. So, when you have one of the game designers saying it's strong, it's usually pretty good. As Douglas and Razork meet up in the jungle. Oracle's out of Razork. He's just letting that blue hit him a couple of times. Douglas looking for the steal if he can get it. Razork trading back in. With the press of the attack of his own. Douglas. No vision around that corner as Razork walks around again. That patience is going to expire before Razork can kill this off. Resets. Just back into the bush. Razork half HP. It's a smite fight between the two junglers. Razork running away. Razork flashes back in. The smite goes to Razork. He gets level 2. Douglas forced away the first in the main coming out from Razork.
They might have hoped to get from that quirk, but even now, somebody once again has double buffs for the 2nd time this game.
Yopa though knows how much damage he does, and he does a hell of a lot. The big ones are coming in. Somebody's running for his life. How
How does that beat BF Sword? What? Wonder hoping for an opportunity to rematch. Joba feeling a little bit too confident, however. There's a collapse now moving into the bottom lane. Taunted. Bread Buff still ticking. Trying to do something. He gets one and he's out! As we said, this might be a weakness, the side lanes, but now they're so far ahead that things are feeling pretty good. This is the play they're going for. All ultis burn. Flack immediately flying into Super. Amazing flick back! 3 members knocked into the rocks by Jackies. And now GX descend. Make it look easy. Another oh my god! I didn't think it could get better after that lock performance.
To set up for this dragon, because Soul Point is in 2 minutes 30.
Losper doesn't know Khan is there. Flashes the wall, upset in a 1v2. Can he turn this one around? Has that cozy campfire for a little bit of extra damage. Gets caught out with the Cosmic Binding as Busio takes magical journey away. And Kaliz now here to take down his enemy AD carry.
Busio, that was gorgeous by Busio.
Beautiful. Busio here. Cosmic Binding lands onto the dogs. Yeah, he flashes to bring away the crab. The smite comes out from Yike, and now with the equalizer down, the dog is dead.
I think I flipped this. Oh, she grabbed it.
Talked about it, Medic. You have to shut down this Vayne, and this was the plan that Team Heretics set up.
Broken Blade has a big wave stacked up. Trying to trade back onto Trayson. Flash auto would be enough. He just kills him. Trayson doesn't flash away in time. Ishtar's impact gets knocked back, but Broken Blade still has the exhaust, as you say. Takes out a shot. Flash condemned from BB. Silver bolts, but Douglas gets the flash with the shield just in time. Will survive through the minions. The Nexus Tower is still healthy enough to be standing.
Yeah.
But a quick flow of air would blow over that top side one as Hans Summer, Call of the Pack goes in. A great shockwave, but they just don't have the damage. It's a great combo. Douglas will get one. Tries to go back in onto Skewmon, who does die, but has the Broken Blade.
They got the fight, Medic!
They got the fight. Counts of Broken Blade just won the Nexus. Broken Blade dead, Caps still at half HP. LeBron needs to auto a couple of times. LeBron almost falls. Hype gets it, but Caps flashes in to take down the Nexus.
Laning wasn't the problem last game, but this game, it is the problem.
Unfortunately for Shopify Rebellion, his Petrifying Gaze will not land a stun, but the flash forward from Darkwings, he fancies himself an outplay and gets a solo kill.
No, Fudge will not stick around. Darkwings is there, and Hobbox actually hovering nearby. Goes for the Crescent Guard. Not going to land the knockback onto Fudge, though. Went a little early on it. Does land the third knockup from the Q. Just going to dive under the turret straight up onto Fudge. Has the damage from Darkwings, but Hobbox will trade his life for it. Fudge about to go mega! Fudge with the outplay. Contracts with the kill credit. So the Rebels have an approach. Impact's looking for a flank around the side. Watch B-Boy, watch Zenny. Paranoia comes out as the Baron is stolen! Contract steal! Contracts just gets in there and snipes it away.
And the question on a lot of people's minds right now, is Core JJ back in peak form?
It's hard to say, I think. I mean,
well, top side, Morgan staying alive as the turret heats up and Griffin nearly dies. He tries to flash back in and now Morgan flashes right back after him.
Sorry, I just got distracted by Dokla on my screen doing the full chill.
Warm up the eyes, man.
É um fluxo muito focado em atacar o Samus nessa partida como um todo. Tem um TX1 no top. Ih, ficou ruim pro Zecas e o churrasco tá garantido!
Na hora, Shape, que os times estavam entrando, o Tatu, ele tem essa personalidade de querer tiltar os caras, né? Ó, será que vai morrer? Não.
Não, pode ir, vai lá. Se morrer, também morreu.
Ele tem essa personalidade de querer tiltar os caras. Ele tava olhando fixamente aí.
Então, Syndra, Civi, são duas campeões que precisam de muito tempo, mas o Chino!
Opa, olha só lá! Olha o circo!
O bot, a gente viu que meio que foi uma adaptação ali do final, né? Ainda trouxeram um Alistar, mas individualmente o Morteus tá jogando muito bem.
Cara, eu acho que tá rolando... Opa! Aqui o cara, o Takeshi avisou. Vem um Barão desesperado. Tá quase sendo feito. Tatu engajado, ele pula pra dentro, usa o Cataclisma. Vai saindo enquanto o Galho pousa no meio da brincadeira. Mas foi encontrado o Colt também. E o time da Fúria simplesmente atropela!
O próprio Skarner também é muito forte. E aqui na bot lane continua uma trocação insana.
O Gage forte, Flash Gas agora por parte do Céus. Pode ser perseguição ainda lá! Burst Bud encaixado. Eles ainda querem mais. Pode levar o Double e aí Renan ainda leva o dele. Mas o Nautilus também compensa! Curse é o último por ali, ele podia ser o alvo, mas ele que compra a briga. Senta aquela bicuda, pegou meio torta, joga todo mundo pra trás. Só que o Chico é eliminado e o time da Luz... A manga agora e tem dive logo na sequência. Straight tem vida, o Book também. O primeiro acaba caindo, o Book pula pra longe com o flash. Saiu aí do tiro, ainda assim é eliminado.
Mas aí a equipe da Luz resolveu jogar o jogo de uma forma diferente demais. E o Zest, cara, que isso, Curse?
Uou.
Pra cima do Stray!
Legal.
Quanto mais a sua vida cai, quanto mais você apanhou. Então é difícil. E daí, ó, na prática, mais um milhão foi desolado! O jogo sendo o cara, né? Sendo o cara do jogo. O de Samus não clicou. E aqui em cima, quem não vai clicar é o Zeca!
Flash do Scamber, ele pode tentar entrar de frente com a ult.
O Zente ainda segura. Scamber jogando pra trás pelo Rabelo, mas ele consegue a primeira entrada. É rapidamente eliminado pelo tiro. Vai cair mais um jogador. O Zeca sai de fora. Vantagem numérica toda a equipe da Loud. Mas a Oriana acaba caindo também. Esquecem mais um tiro. Vem pra luta. Vai tentar continuar ainda. De Samis, Mireu. Pouca vida da equipe da Loud. O dragão executado. A alma do cena é feita. Mas a luta vai se estender até demais. Se nada agora é o único com vida cheia. Vai tentar voltar Loud. No momento decisivo, faz o L!
啊，这个大龙还是贡献了非常多的伤害的。
是的 ，Haru 其实在眼上蹲啊，看看这个大招怎么放，大招落下去，蝎子抢到了大龙，什么情况？而且旁边的一个 Birdo 被 Haru 给单切了，伏魔暂停在往前追，有个 W 高位移速，这边的话也打起来了，蝎子一个大招只前到了一个青安人，这个青安野被定到之后，少了一个主 C，
还要过来打残局 ，Haru 能收，再刷一个 E， 再拿一个头，
感觉有
机会
5杀了，
再刷一个 E， quadra kill，
还能再追吗？刘青松
交 TP 过来了，不想让这个金刚鹰走，
队友都在尝试给他5杀了！
洛克最好的宣传片，
石化是没有石化到人，这边想抢蟹，但蟹是往 NIP 这边走，现在应该是 NIP 掌握到虚弱，直接给威，想直接倒钩，想杀打野，威这个位置是被卡死了，推不掉了，穿这个位置能退吗？下方的人已经包过来了，风月直接去开 Lucky 之前只触发被弹到了脸上，双击对他起火波，立刻虽然被打出了一个大招，正面了帅，也是触发自己的一个被动，神女已经拿下 Triple Kill 了，奥拉夫好像砍了一条街，看起来的了帅也是被起火大神过去，但是有闪现被拉扯了，了帅再一下双生毒牙 Kill， 直接拿到quadra Kill。
想拿5杀，最后的一个 Mako 也走不太掉，5杀一天双5杀，
今天是什么日子啊？
跑跳被勾了，赶紧向后拉开。
出德桑又往前冲了，
顶在前面，
看这波出德桑比较弱。
是2个，但对方有闪现，结果直接拉进去了，这个自己的队友有点太脱节了，自己先是被秒了。而后续跑跳虽然踩得不错，但没有伤害，飞机拿下双杀，利物这里也走不掉。红 Q 在无伤输出，白派尔挤在前面，白派尔虽然阵亡了，但是自己的双 C 还在。Bulldog原地交出自己的金身，想要去换，但是对方也有金身。而与此同时，自己的队友已经全部阵亡了，
要5杀，
再
给队长留陈队，要来了，
来了！玩吉利的俯冲拿到5杀，
又来一个5杀，来自嘎啦。
杰克拉夫这个华彩没能命中。
这终于看到2个文波的直接正面对话了，文波还想再找点机会，杰克拉夫在塔下开一个屏障，后续龙卷鬼臂上来，两边可能会互换，但是再刷一个护盾。
正面帕鲁奇亚显然很危机，开了一个鸟盾往后拉，但是勋这边想杀，还差一个 Q 技能 ，Q 死了。另外一边呢？另外一边举是没有举到的，布豆哥有1技能拉开，身上还有闪现，但是被控住了。布豆哥被文波给击杀掉以后，白粉这个位置还可以继续产出输出，礼物只能在远程给技能，下还有大招，直接打一个进攻大招，然后闪现再躲一炮，再左微扭一炮，最后一炮被昂技能躲掉了。这样的话，胜复活出来给一个准备度稳落1技能，白粉几乎是秒解。帕鲁奇亚刚复活下来，可能又要倒。
哇，一波团战！
这个提射，左塔应该没了，勾了一下，想先打一波，但是不看团战怎么出，阿桑在旁边疯狂点，阿桑被打了一波要交金身，但应该救不了了。哎，这波阿桑有点激进，但看着帅这个位置开砍了，帅能再砍死一个吗？还能继续大招？一看这个位置要被砍死了，帅砍起来了，再回过去，他来帮忙最后救一下子，全砍完了。3杀的帅有没有机会能杀呢？小插曲吧，反正对于 IG 的局势问题不大。
但是奥拉夫有点霸道呀！
奥拉夫到了他的一个成型期啊，
是一个人把后排3个全杀了。
Gravy, Glory up. Every single member of GARM is up over their counterpart. Woody was a level 10 support going into a level 19 Gnar as Kiaya might be found
Taki
here.
finds their way over the wall. Kiaya gets the big Gnar back on two. Artemis going crazy, has a double kill already. There's a triple kill. I think we know what we're building towards here, Logan. Artemis finds a pentakill. Okay, can they burst this quick enough? Pop 9 is in the back of the pit, zoned out, trying to get back over the wall. 2,000 health on the dragon. The junglers will be staring dead at it, but Guri's in trouble. Has to get over. They have to burst it down. Guri does well, and Florin is getting the damage down, but it might not be enough as Shulong is still there. The lock will get that first kill. Chica doing really good stuff. Picks up 2. 3 members of DCG have gone down, and now Kratos can just run down Hongshu with the help of Chica, who gets himself a triple. The hook lands, and it's hook, line, and sinker as MBK pull back into the lead.
It's flipped it over. We're looking at probably a 1k gold lead because we can take that bot tower, but here's our counter. It's a repeat.
Coming in once again. It's just too much damage. Rest has to get out of dodge. Realm Warp is good. Look at Uniboy. The damage is even better. But no, the Mook House gone. Curtain calls be summoned. But is the show going to be enough? The final shots. Flashes are good. It's a double kill for Pout. They held the line. But
patient play is the best play.
oh,
Unless...
no, what is the damage? The Impale is good, but look at Doggo. He's gone sicko mode in the backside. He's looking for the quadra kill. It's absolutely huge from Doggo. He's unleashed in this game 4 with a 4 kill to boot. He wants to take everything. He wants to take their children, their wives, and their LP.